So I was looking at my TikTok and I saw how one of the videos on my TikTok was flagged and canceled or something uh, because of community guidelines by TikTok. And it was when I was showing this ring, and I don't know what the problem is with this ring. And it was just a video. See how it shines. It was just a video on the ring, and then the AI does something, and then there's a song, and it turns it into like a cartoon. So I appealed it. I told them I don't know what the problem is. Why is it flagged? So who knows how long it's going to take. But it's interesting because I did the same thing with all the other rings. Well, this one, it says hope. I don't know if you can tell. It says hope. I did the same thing with this one, Luna. And I think, and I did the same with a lot of other videos. They're just like pictures, and then the AI does the cartoon thing, and then it has like the little music. And I don't know why this one, for what reason. So, and I haven't been making any videos, so I just noticed. And because I don't know what happened, I was looking at some of my videos, and then next thing you know, there it was. So anyway, we'll see what happens, what they say. Maybe the video comes back. I don't know. But made me wonder a little bit what the problem was, since it's just a ring. And then the music is those are the creatives that are things that are available there on TikTok. So we'll find out. And as far as like lowering the prices and all, you guys already know, if you follow this channel and we get monetized, and the money becomes sufficient, let's say, to buy an acre like outside of town, like way outside of like major cities, then we'll start building like off-grid living houses for people that make 50K and under. And we'll take away all the interest. So if you guys want to help with that, just follow us and watch the videos so we can have some monetization. And maybe when we get to the first, we'll be saving it, so when we get to like the first 30 to 40,000, we'll see if we can buy an acre with that. And you got to remember, if we have like, let's say we buy the first acre, like we'll have to like complete one, even if we had like a lot of money. Like say we had like 100,000, 200,000-300,000 for monetization. We have to complete the 1 acre first before we can complete the second one, because we have to like make sure that the structure is firm, that everything is established properly, and we'll sell our first, second, third house, whatever amount of houses that fit in that acre. And they have to be acres that have road access. They're a little bit more expensive than those who don't have road access. Like if you have a dirt road, then it'll be like maybe like 5,000 cheaper than the one with like paved road, but that's what we need for you guys who are going to be moving into the property to be able to access your house and everything. And just to go over it again, if the house, let's say the house is worth 200,000, and the mortgage with a typical mortgage loan is 1,500. With us, it's going to be interest free. We're still going to make 20,000 per house, whether it's 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, or 3 bedrooms. I think we're going to go up to 3 bedroom max. It's still going to be 20,000 per house as far as profit for ourselves, but it's going to be for the whole 30-year mortgage, but it won't have any interest. You won't pay any down payment, and you also won't make any deposits. All you have to do is pay the first month, and we'll be able to give you the keys and put the house under your name or whatever, with the contract that says you're paying it off or whatever. I don't know how that works. That you have a 30-year mortgage with 0 interest. So the 20,000 is going to be included in the price, so you don't have to worry about that. So if it costs us like 180 to make it, we'll put the 20,000 in there. We'll put the price at 200, and then you got to remember, because it's 0 interest, basically instead of paying 1,500, you'll be paying anywhere from 5 to 700, maybe 8, just depending on the math. But just to go over it real quick so we can know, like, let's say like 200,000, right? Let's do the math. So 200,000 divided by 30 is 6,666 with 66 cents, which is an interesting number, a year. So you divide that by 12 months in a year, it'll be $555 with 55 cents a month. So like I said, anywhere between 500 to 700, and we're just taking away the mortgage, taking away the interest. We're just taking the mortgage, taking away the interest, and then that cuts the price by about half on houses. I know they do charge you like property taxes and all that stuff, and they include that. Since you owe the bank the money, I guess the bank is already like charging you, putting all those prices into the. So like, I don't know how it's gonna work with us, because I think you're still gonna. I don't know how we're gonna deal with that. I'm gonna have to talk to somebody that knows about that stuff, maybe AI, before we get into that. But I was always under the impression that you have to pay the property taxes yourself, but then I never had a mortgage, so I don't know. But we'll figure all these things out as we move along. So you guys, if you guys want to support the idea, you want to help out, all you have to do is follow the channels. Wherever you see me, that's my channel. I'm gonna have to find a way to see if it's authentic and you guys can follow, because all those videos are gonna be used for monetization. No matter what YouTube channel it is, no matter what TikTok channel it is, or Instagram or anything like that. So as of right now, we're only advertising this monetization thing on TikTok and YouTube. So if you guys see me out there on another channel other than this channel, other than this video, then you guys subscribe and let me know why you subscribe, so that I know that, and I can confirm to you, yes, you know, this is me or whatever. Or if I don't, it's kind of weird, because I've seen some people imitate the other channels and other places, and they seem legit, and it's just so crazy how legit it is, and I wouldn't know the difference. They mimic everything. They mimic the energy of the person. They mimic the structure in their words, their communication, in writing, text, and so it's more like this, so much of a deception that it's kind of difficult to tell the two apart. So I don't know how I'm going to confirm to you guys that it is me on that other channel. But anyway, you guys subscribe to this one. At Long Live the People, or at Long Live Mankind on Long Live the People on YouTube. And if you're watching this video on TikTok as well, subscribe, follow, share, believe in the idea, and the sooner we get this done, the better, because time is not waiting for anybody, and things happen in life and difficulties exist, and the sooner we get this done, the better the better the whole entirety of the people at the bottom of the ladder earning 50K or under is going to be, because this is for the majority. This is for all the people at the bottom working minimum wage jobs who can't afford a living. This is why we're doing this, and I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for you guys. And if I knew that it wasn't going to be so hard to build this idea from the ground up by myself as an entrepreneur without telling you guys, I would do it. But it's just so sad and difficult knowing that all that profit is going to be into lower margins, lower prices for the people, and it's going to take what usually could take, let's say, 5 years to build and make a decent amount of money in a business. Now it's going to take 10 years, 15 years, maybe even more to build, just because of the lower margins. So it's kind of discouraging, and at that point it's almost as if though I don't even want to try to build it up from the ground up. But if I ever do, I might let you guys know about it, just so you know that I'm building it and I'm trying. And if you guys come across the business or the machines, like vending machines or something, or if you hear about this in the school where the machines are, then great. But I'm not particularly excited about it, because the profit is going to be a lot lower than normal. So it gets kind of discouraging, and I almost don't even want to try. So anyway, you guys subscribe, follow, and stay tuned for this. Tell as many people as you possibly can, and possibly we may, if we do get monetized, and you guys are starting to come, possibly we can use the first $1,000-$2,000 instead of waiting to accumulate the whole 30-40K. We can use that grand for like advertising. Like we can do, like, since I live in California, we can do like an announcement somewhere in California, like in a radio show or something, and we can tell people to help us if they want to help, and come and subscribe to the channel and watch the content, just so that we can make this happen quicker, or a lot faster than we normally would just by the YouTube, just to get the word out, so that we can help people faster, so that we can just accomplish such big task, because it's just gonna be like, it's gonna take forever. It's gonna be such a huge undertaking. It's just gonna be beyond work. It's gonna be exhausting and excessive amounts of work. And just imagine all the outer parts of town, and all the places where difficulty, just like everything, how difficult, how just imagine how many houses there'll be, how many people will have affordable living with no electricity, no gas, no water, full electric, everything, with still hot water and everything. It'll just be great. You already saw, like, a $200,000 house could be anywhere from 2 to 3 bedroom house if we start building it now. I think, hopefully, especially like at a more lower income place, like nothing luxurious. I don't know if the prices go up or not, depending on where you live, but could be that they don't. But since we don't live there, we wouldn't know. It could be that they have like affordable stuff, even more so than at the bottom of the ladder, just because, like, just the way it is. But I don't know. But if we were there, we will be able to, like, find out if luxury is affordable, even for somebody earning minimum wage at a different town, different place, more high-end place. I don't know. It just, since I've never been there, I don't know, and I'm assuming that it could be affordable, or maybe not so expensive. I don't even know what luxury looks like, but I'm assuming that it's a possibility. I don't know. But anyway, you guys follow, subscribe, and if you believe, definitely tell somebody, and hopefully we can get there faster than I don't really expect this to go anywhere, because it's just like, I'm not doing anything in particular to make these videos widely known. Like, I saw this girl, she was like, oh, she can make any video viral. Like, I don't know that stuff. Like, I wouldn't even know how to ask for help, even if I wanted to. So this is about as far as I can go, is make a video and tell you guys the vision that I have to help particularly people that are trying to make ends meet, because one person cannot earn minimum wage and sustain a family without doing overtime, without sacrificing a few things. So that's very difficult. So you guys, if they can, I don't know how they do it. But anyway, I know we can do it. I know it's possible, and it's going to take forever. It'll be like, buy this lot, buy that lot, bring in the mulch from the city, which is free. Start planting, irrigation, wells, hiring people left and right, making sure that all the paperwork is done properly. Maybe just like, it'll be like never ending work, literally forever, in one town and another town and another town, all day, every day, possibly nights, all night, every night, weekends. And yeah, it could be like, oh, I'll take a break, go out, eat something, or like I'll hang out, talk to you guys about who's making this, who's making that, or we'll be like on a video making phone calls, talking to people about like, have you bought this, have you done that, send me the video, send me this, send me that. And meanwhile we're on the video here or on live, and I'm showing you guys how we're doing this whole thing together, because at one point it's going to become so much that I'm going to have like 3 or 4 people buying stuff everywhere, and then answering phone calls, and then eventually a couple secretaries that do everything for me, and it is, or for us, or for everybody, for all of us. And this is going to be difficult, and it's going to be a lot of money being spent everywhere to build a future with 0 down payment, 0 deposits, whatever, because this is going to go for cars too. Like, it's not just for houses. Eventually I'm going to want to like find a way to, like, I don't know, either build cars or buy cars wholesale, or take away the interest on everything, like start businesses, like let's say we open up a car dealer. We're not going to charge, we'll finance it, and we're not charging interest on the car either. So where you will be paying 500, now you're going to pay like 100. I don't know, like with 0 interest, like how many years is a car? Like, let's say you got like $24,000 car, divided by 3, divided by 12, that's 600. So let's do so let's do 4 divided by 12, that's 500. So let's do 6. Never mind, let's do I don't know, 7 years. That's 280. So it's just like, that's way too much. Like, it's just, it doesn't make any sense. Maybe the cars we can lower prices on. But that's the thing. The houses, we take away the interest, and that lowers the mortgage. The cars and the food and the clothes, the shoes, all that stuff, we lower the prices on, and we might be able to extend the payments, particularly on cars. Like everything else, we'll just lower prices on. I don't know how wrong it is for me not to accept credit, or I don't know if I'm gonna use credit in the future, but the whole idea is to not use credit anymore, because it just is not supposed to work that way. I think credit might inflate the whole economy even more. So this is why I'm taking away the interest, because if I don't take away if I charge interest myself, then I'm not helping anybody, and it's just like, I don't know, like it just doesn't make any sense. So anyway, if you like the idea, let's change the world together. We can lower the prices to basic living, particularly 50K and under, people earning 50K and under a year, and we can change the whole game, the whole world. Now, I know it's not, some people earning more than that may need some help, and they may need to buy a house and take some of the weight that they're carrying with all the expenses that they have away from them, so somebody can help them, and this idea might be able to help them. But I just don't know how to prioritize everybody that comes along, at least right away. Like, I just don't know, because there's like so many people earning minimum wage that it would seem like somebody that's earning above 50K could potentially pull their own weight a lot better than somebody who's earning under 50K. But it just depends. Like they got everybody has expenses, right? But it's just difficult. It might change to 60, 70, maybe even 100 and under. But we're definitely not going to take. We don't want to take credit. Um, I don't really want to ask too many questions as to your income and where you get it and all that. It might be required by law. I don't know. But it's just a thing where no credit. And I had a situation with in my mind. I was thinking the people that are on government assistance. I was gonna have like a store that accepts here in California is EBT. I don't know what it's anywhere else. I don't even know, electronic balance or something, transaction. Um, that accepts accepts those cards, and then make the transaction at the store, and pass the information down as to who made that payment for like $200 for that month for their house into the office, so that they can jot it down that you came in and made the payment. But that payment will be acceptable at the store, because I think that's where it'll be easier to accept those rather than to buy a house. Because like if you buy a house, they'll say that you don't need to, like if like I don't know, like, and then it's just difficult because like when the government sees that they can afford a house with the $200, they're not going to think that they need the $200, so they won't give it to them no more. But the only reason why they got it, because they got the $200 a month, because it's like a one bedroom or like 0 bedroom house of grid. So those are some of the difficulties, and it's just going to be difficult. Those people, like at the end, it's going to be difficult. We don't even know if we're going to have to be paying the property taxes ourselves, because if a house is under their name and they're asking for government assistance, then it's just going to be difficult. Like maybe that could be their address and it'll still be our property, but on contract that we cannot tell them where to go, so long as they need assistance or something, to make it to the point to where the government can't take their 200, because that's them making the payment, but not be on paper to where the government would say, oh well, now you can afford a house, we're going to take away the payment. Because they're going to find out that we're giving people affordable living, but it doesn't mean that they'll be able to say that they can still receive the, like, once, because on paper I don't know how they're going to change those laws, because like once they have the house, then they won't need government assistance, so they'll take it away from them. I don't know. Or maybe they'll see what's going on and they'll realize because they have government assistance, that's why they're able to afford the house. So we can't take it away from them. And that's just that kind of situation. But anyway, subscribe, follow, share, leave a comment on your thoughts, your ideas, whatever it is. I'm not saying I'm going to read it, but if I do, at least I know what you guys are thinking. So anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one.